What's up, guys? This your boy Black Lucia, and I'm here today to give my review on Ant-Man Quantum Mania. Let's just get it all out. Let's just get it all out. This movie was trash. This movie was trash. The promotion for it was just a big lie. It wasn't what it was hyped up to be. Don't waste your money and see it. If you did, I'm sorry. Wait for it to come out on Disney Plus or on video. You know what I'm saying? On DVD. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and I watched it on my phone. So yeah, so it wasn't the first one and the second one just leagues above this one. This was not it wasn't what it was hyped up to be. Um First off, we go the thing I'm gonna be all over the place. So for me, what really messed me up was the whole Cassie thing, like his daughter. First of all, y'all changed the actress, which we understand it happens. Um, since when is she like a super genius? I don't know where that come from. Like I know she was with Hank Pym without Ant-Man knowing. Like your main thing, Scott, was your daughter. Like that's your main thing. That's your bread and butter, your daughter. And you mean to tell me you didn't know she was doing all this other stuff? Like what you was doing, like she said, what were you doing after you saved the world or whatever? Doing regular stuff. And that's what I'm saying. Like nobody told you, nobody knew, nobody called you to tell you. Only Hank Pym and the old girl and your daughter knew about this. So his wife, your girlfriend, didn't know about this. So like that's crazy. I don't get that. That's ridiculous. And then the whole thing about how everybody was against Ant-Man. They was like, well, didn't I save the world or whatever? Scott was like, I saved the world, I helped save the world. Oh, you saved the world. Like, oh, did you do it? Or did Captain America do it? Or did you just go to London just to fight Captain America? He's like, I fought with Captain America, you know what I'm saying? And like they was all ganging up against him and stuff. Like we would have been fighting in that dinner scene. We would have been fighting, bro. Like it was trash. Then like his daughter was like always on his case. Like you like in game, you were so happy to see me, bro. Like what happened? Like what happened? You know what I'm saying? I should the shit that I did. I was gone for 5 years, and I know that hurt you or whatever. But and those feelings should have came up, But at the same time, what happened. You know the situation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all got dusted, and I brought you back. I helped bring you back. I'm the one that said we could go back in time and do this other stuff. So what are we really talking about? And if she was angry, if his daughter was angry like that, they should have executed it better instead of ganging up on him, like him and his girlfriend. Jane was not Jane. That wasn't her name. Her and his girlfriend. They was like, oh well, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, and she was like, yeah, but you're telling her what to do. I was like, why y'all ganging up on him? That's what I hate. Like it's forced. Like this whole women should be first thing, which nobody have a problem with, but it's forced, and I don't like that. I don't like that in movies. Then then when let's go to Hank Pym wife. You up here talking about, oh, you made a beacon to the quantum realm or whatever, like a two-way radio. She was like, cut it off, cut it off. First of all, why you didn't tell us that when we brought your ass out in the second Ant movie? Why you didn't say, hey, that you've been there 30 freaking years, and you mean to tell me you never talked about it? You never talked about nothing. Even to your husband, you never talked about that shit. You never talked about, hey man, I got this dude named Kang, bro. He a ruthless, he a monster, he this, he that, he this, that, and the third. Bro, don't you think we need to know that? And especially how did you not know that they was making that shit? How did you not know they was making that, bro? You just found out when she said, oh, a two-way radio? Oh, cut it off, cut it off, cut it off, cut it off. You don't understand. And they was like, well, remember when they brought her out of the quantum realm? She was like, well, the quantum realm is different, you know what I'm saying? Well, Scott already went in it in Ant-Man 1, you know what I'm saying? She said, you didn't go deep enough or whatever. Oh, come to find out, the quantum realm is just like another planet or another universe, another Earth or something like that, just different. Drink this fluid and you're gonna understand all the languages and stuff like that. That didn't work for me. That didn't work for me, bro. Um, the jokes. There was too many jokes, and the fact that made it even worse, none of the jokes were funny. None of the jokes was funny. Modoc, whoever the hell he was, I think they changed the person. Didn't they change the person? Because I think what Modoc, the dude that was that was in what's old girl, the girl that can stretch her body and stuff like that and make her hands and stuff bigger. I forgot her name, but wasn't he wasn't he supposed to be that dude or something like that? But anyway, I don't know. I don't read the comics, but he was trash. And the fact that Cassie messed up the whole movie for me, bro. Like, come to find out, let's just put it out there. Come find out she liked the girl that the Butch chick, the Amazon chick that was in the quantum realm. It's hinted that she like her or whatever the case may be. Why? Why are we doing that? Dang, we don't care about that. We don't even know these people. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. But a certain group does, and that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And a certain group is the LGBTQ or whatever the case may be, which I don't got a problem with, but I don't like that it's forced. It's forced. They probably don't even, if they was to watch the movie, they probably wouldn't even give a damn about it. But that doesn't make sense, bro. It doesn't make sense. Then we get to like Cassie was like, oh, you don't have to be a dick or whatever, and then he was like, I'm not a dick at the end when he like stood up against Kank. Are you serious? That shit was dumb. That shit was dumb. That shit was dumb. And the icing on the cake, Kang the Conqueror. Kang, Jonathan Majors did his thing. He was good, but he wasn't great. The Jonathan Majors that was in Loki at the last part, the one the whatever his name was, not the Conqueror, the one that shall not be named or whatever his name is, he was cold. And he didn't even do nothing. He was cold. This Kang, he was all right, but he just for me, he just kept talking in monologues. You wasn't you was like, oh, I am Kang, and this, that, and the third. Like, bro, we know. Do something. Do something. The only throw thing you did was when they was all trying to fight you, you was just murking them. And the main and my thing is you supposed to be this big bad dude. You supposed to be this big bad dude. And the like you let Ant-Man beat you, bro. Like Ant-Man knew how to throw hands or something all of a sudden. We know his wife taught him how to fight, his girlfriend taught him how to fight or whatever, but no, bro, this is Kang. Even if Kang got to the biggest even if Scott went that big 60 feet form or whatever the case may be, Kang should have been able to take that out like that. Because in the beginning, he was like, they was trying to rush me, he was just doing shit with his fingers. I was like, okay, he cold with it. But no, bro, that wasn't the case. And then for plot, I guess they had to break his arm or something, break Kang's arm in the explosion or whatever and stuff like that. And that don't make no sense. How come you got the pimp things that make things shrink? How I don't understand how it could shrink an explosion. If it shrank an explosion, it's still supposed to explode, right? Not explode and then go and then become a core. That's a core. Like I don't understand that. That don't make sense. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't know what the hell. That didn't make sense to me. And yeah, Kang the Conqueror, he was all right, but he wasn't all that. The dude from Loki was all that, and he didn't even do nothing. All he did was talk. That's an Oscar winning performance. This one here, he was all right. He could be nominated. He was all right. Which is why at the end, spoiler alert, they had the other three Kangs that was talking about the other one. So we don't even know if that one dead yet. But they had to break his. But anyway, they had to break his arm or whatever, so that Scott and break Scott helmet, so that if Scott helmet didn't break, if he would have went John, he would have beat him. He would have beat Kang up. But hey, plot or whatever, and then his wife come back to help him. How does her little sonic blast push him back when he? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. To me, it seemed like it didn't matter what Kang it was, even if it wasn't the smartest or the weakest. Like this Kang, just one Kang was a beast. You know what I'm saying? Somebody should have been killed. And then it was like, and they super smart. This dude wasn't like I feel like he wasn't smart. Kang wasn't smart. I don't get it. I just don't get it. This movie was a 0 out of 5, 0 out of 10, whatever you want. I mean, I guess I give it a 1 because of Jonathan Majors acting. Well, everybody's acting was cool. Um, but other than that, nobody. It wasn't really no substance to this. It wasn't nothing, bro. It was trash. This is work. This is bad. This is probably the worst Marvel movie known to man, bro. That's horrible, bro, and that's sad because I like Ant Man, bro. That's crazy. But that's my thoughts on it, bro. In my opinion, don't go waste your time. And people who say this movie gonna be good, stop it, stop it, stop it. And the people that saying, oh, Jonathan Majors did a good job because he's black, no, stop that, stop. Let's be real. He was all right. He wasn't. Stop it, stop it. But yeah, like, share, comment. Let me know what you thought. Peace.